What's going on, guys? NFC Conference Championship time with the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers a week after the Vikings played the Washington Redskins and advanced to the championship game and the opportunity to go to another Super Bowl in this series. And the Vikings played the Buccaneers earlier this year and they got run over by Trent Richardson and Kerry McLean. The running attack from the Buccaneers is very good. Josh Freeman is their quarterback. Not very impressive numbers throwing the ball, but they seem to be a running team, and they also have a great defense with guys like Courtney Upshaw, Gerald McCoy, Adrian Claiborne, and Vince Brown. A very stout front four. And, well, we're going to travel now to Raymond James Stadium where the NFC Championship game will take place. Minnesota does not have a very successful history inside of this stadium right here as the Buccaneers come out of the tunnel and they're ready to go. They want to go to another Super Bowl. Much of their rebuilding success has had to do with a draft pick, Trent Richardson being one of the top running backs in the league. And the two teams meet in the middle. Minnesota looking to advance to their second Super Bowl in this series, but the Buccaneers begin the game with the ball. Empty backfield out of the shotgun for Josh Freeman. He wants to take a shot early and deep, and Taylor Mays was not there to cover his half of the field, and he's going to give up a big pass to Mike Williams. He catches him at the 6-yard line, but a big play out of the gate for the Buccaneers offense, and now handoff to Trent Richardson. Good run defense initially by the Vikings, a 1-yard gain. Now 3rd and goal, empty shotgun again. Freeman throwing over the middle. Desmond Briscoe makes the catch, and that is a touchdown for the Buccaneers, taking an early 7-0 lead. And now Minnesota trying to get it going on offense with their first drive. Ponder looking right, hooks up with Jamez Logan, and they also want to get Adrian Peterson into the mix. He only had 9 yards rushing last week, and he's already surpassed that here with his second carry as he gets a first down for Minnesota. 19 yards rushing on his first 2 carries. But now faced with 3rd down and 4, Christian Ponder looking over the middle. It's nearly picked off. He was looking for Kyle Rudolph for a first down, but it's not going to happen. Tampa Bay would go 3 and out. Minnesota has the ball again, running the ball. Adrian Peterson, there's 8 yards. And that sets up 2nd down and 2. Ponder looking to throw out of the pocket under pressure, rolling to his right. Ponder is sacked, puts the ball on the ground, but the Vikings recover it. Gerald McCoy with his first sack on the day, now 3rd down and 13. Ponder looking, pump fakes, and then he is sacked once again. Gerald McCoy back-to-back plays, making his presence felt early in this game. Buccaneers with the ball now hand off to Richardson, and Kevin Williams stands him up and puts him down to the ground, bringing up a 3rd down and 10. Freeman looking to stretch the field and get a first down as he's back in the pocket. Plenty of time to throw. He looks deep left side, 2-on-1 advantage Minnesota, and it's nearly intercepted. And so Minnesota's defense holds again. They try to do something with this next drive. Late in the first quarter, Adrian Peterson, he goes nowhere. Tackled by Gary Brackett. 2nd and 11. Ponder, he's going to throw this time, and he looks right, deep side, 1-on-1. Logan goes up and makes the catch. Minnesota's #1 receiver, whom they drafted in the 3rd round this year, made a big impact on the offense, and he gets a first down. And then Adrian Peterson, he's going to continue to help the Vikings work their way downfield. 2nd and inches coming up. Logan in motion. Ponder out of the shotgun, trying to hit Adrian Peterson for the first down, and he does make the catch in bounds. And so Minnesota continues to work their way downfield. Ponder, though, he's going to step up, and then he is sacked. Once again, Gerald McCoy. He is dominating the interior lineman on the Minnesota offense. And so on 3rd and 13, Minnesota, this gives a draw to Lorenzo Booker. They get it closer, and Minnesota comes out to kick a field goal now and get some points on the board. Longwell comes out, and the kick is up, and it is good. So Tampa now has a 7-3 lead as both teams have scored in the first half. Freeman, though, and the Buccaneers back on offense. Freeman's taken off, and Burfict catches up to him, but he will get a first down. That moves the chains after a 12-yard run. Next play, Freeman, play action, Trent Richardson, and then looking for his tight end, Luke Stalker, and that is a perfect throw, leading his tight end away from Vontaze Burfict. Good for 23 yards and a new set of downs, but 3rd and 7, Freeman's taken off again, and Minnesota's able to bottle him up. Short or no gain on the play, tackled by Cedric Griffin, and so the Buccaneers punt. And Ponder and the Vikings see what they can do. Play action bootleg, a short pass to Kyle Rudolph, and bringing up a 3rd down and 4. And Minnesota once again going to the play action. Ponder back in the pocket, pressure in his face, but he has an open Kyle Rudolph, and the sure-handed tight end drops the ball. And so the Buccaneers take over on offense, and here comes Trent Richardson. He's finally getting the good carry, getting a first down into the 2nd level of Minnesota, and Taylor Mays tears his abdominal, and he will be out for the rest of this game. 2nd and 10, Luke Stalker making another catch, and it's another first down as the Buccaneers are in Minnesota territory. And they give the ball to Trent Richardson again. Big hole to run through, and Richardson gets another first down to the 27-yard line. Buccaneers in business, looking to get some points. Handoff, Kerry McLean out of the shotgun. He's going to go up and run in for a 13-yard touchdown. That drive, the Buccaneers running game really got going, and they used it all the way down the field as they scored a touchdown. Minnesota seeing if they can get some points before the half and make this a one-score game, perhaps, as Crabtree makes a big catch over the middle. Minnesota finds himself in Tampa Bay territory. Ponder, though, he pumps, he drops back further, he's hit as he throws, but he finds Kyle Rudolph deep. Minnesota now inside the red zone, only 7 seconds left. They want to take a shot to the end zone. 4 receivers out for Christian Ponder. He's back to pass, throws it right side, looking for Mark Harrison, and they can't come down with it, but pass interference on Aqib Talib. And on the Vikings, they have the ball at the 1-yard line. Do you take the field goal, or do you give the ball to the best running back in the NFL? Joe Webb in for the goal line package. The Vikings are going to go for it and try to get the touchdown on the last play of the half. Handoff, Peterson, he's in for the touchdown. Minnesota's risk pays off. It's now 10-14, and they get the ball to open up the second half. Back deep to return the opening second half kick is Cecil Shorts, who the Vikings picked up late in the season. He starts up left, a spin move, breaking away from some tacklers, and there goes Cecil at the left side. He's going to cross the 40-yard line before he's tackled. Excellent field position for the Minnesota Vikings. 2nd and 10, give to Adrian Peterson, going on the left side, trying to get off the edge, and he's going to get about 6-7 yards. 3rd and 3 coming up, a big play for Minnesota as they try to get in the Tampa Bay territory and score some points. Ponder back to pass, pressure in his face, and he really had nobody to throw it to, and was knocked away looking for Jamez Logan as Ponder once again gets up from the field after taking another shot. And the Buccaneers on offense want to continue doing what works, and that is run the ball. They give the ball to Trent Richardson. He gets 9 yards. They later convert. 2nd and 7, they give us to Kerry McLean, wide open space in the middle of the field as he gets a first down into Minnesota territory. And with a 1st and 10, they give us to Trent Richardson, and there goes Richardson all the way through the Minnesota defense in for a 44-yard touchdown. A big play here in the second half, making it 21-10. And Keyshawn Terry was experiencing some muscle cramps, but he's got to stay in the game. It's the NFC Championship game. And Ponder now back to pass. He's running for his life. He's sacked by Courtney Upshaw. They'll bring up a 3rd down and 15 minutes. They're looking for a big conversion to keep this drive moving. As Ponder pumps, here comes the pressure. Another sack. Gerald McCoy, his 4th on the day. He is dominating the center. And the Vikings are forced to punt. The Buccaneers had great field position, and they worked their way down the field with a pass to Jermaine Kearse. 20-yard reception. 2nd and 5, give to Richardson. More room to run, another first down as Tampa Bay is once again inside of the red zone. And they want to continue running the ball. Kerry McLean up the middle. He's going to break a tackle, and he will be tackled beyond the first down marker. 11 yards. Their backup running back is getting a lot of great carries. 2nd and goal. Give to Kerry McLean. Minnesota holds. Can they hold one more play? 3rd down and goal. They could hold Tampa to a field goal. Freeman looking right side in the end zone on a pass, and that is going to be incomplete. Vontez Burfict on coverage. He was shaken up, but Minnesota holds him to a field goal. And now on offense, Ponder, play action, and there is Jamez Logan in the middle of the field. A big catch, again getting into Tampa Bay territory. The Vikings are down by 14. They need a touchdown. And now Ponder throws to Crabtree, who ran a comeback route, and Ponder threw it way over his head. So 3rd down and 8 now. Ponder back to pass again. Solid protection. Finds Kyle Rudolph over the middle, and that puts the Vikings in field goal range. But with a 14-point deficit, they need touchdowns. Ponder to throw on 1st and 10, and look at 2 edge rushers get to Christian Ponder from multiple angles, and Adrian Claiborne's there for the sack. So 2nd and 17, Ponder once again unable to escape the pressure. Gerald McCoy make it 5 sacks. This is getting ridiculous. 3rd and 24, Ponder to throw, and he has Jamez Logan open on the right side, and he throws him out of bounds. What a missed opportunity for Christian Ponder. The Buccaneers take over after a punt. Minnesota did not go for it. Freeman to throw on 2nd and 7. Picked off Leroy Reynolds. The Vikings are still in this as they get the ball back in Tampa Bay territory at the 31. A rare interception. Couldn't have come at a better time for Minnesota. So 2nd and 10. Give to Adrian Peterson on the draw. Only about 5 yards, making it 3rd and 5. It's a little bit more manageable. Ponder in the shotgun. 4 receivers out. Booker in the backfield. Then Ponder wants to throw left side, looking for Logan, and it's incomplete. Knocked away. So the Vikings, they will take their field goal in this situation, make it an 11-point game. A touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and a field goal could do it. They got 5 minutes to do it. All 3 timeouts. Still possible. But they need to get stops on defense. 2nd and 7 for Josh Freeman. Plenty of time to throw. He's looking for Luke Stalker again, and that is going to lead him out of bounds. So that brings up 3rd down and 7. Curse in motion. Freeman wants to throw again. Excellent protection until Jared Allen gets free, and he is going to sack Freeman back at the 15-yard line. Minnesota now is going to get the ball after a punt, and back deep is Cecil Shorts. He'll field it at the 45-yard line. Opportunity for great field position. He gets away from one man. He goes up to the 41-yard line where he is knocked out of bounds. So Minnesota sets up shop, gives the ball to Adrian Peterson. Not a lot of running room, but they're getting what they can. 6-yard gain. 2nd down and 4. Ponder pumps, and avoiding the pressure breaks a tackle. And don't break the tackle, Ponder. You just get sacked back a little bit further by Vince Brown. 3rd and 15 coming up. Ponder has 4 receivers out. He's looking for Percy Harvin just underneath to make it a more manageable 4th down and 9. Big play for Minnesota. They need 9 yards. Only a little over 2 minutes to go in the game. Crabtree, Harvin, Harrison, and Logan are out for Ponder. He's back to pass. Pressure coming, and he throws it out of bounds intended for Jamez Logan, and the Vikings turn the ball over on downs, and now they have to stop the run. Kerry McLean is stopped on 2nd down, so 3rd down and 2, an extremely important play for the Vikings defense. Freeman's going to give it again to Kerry McLean, right side, plenty of room to run. He gets the 1st down, and the Vikings now have 1 timeout left, and the Buccaneers need to clinch this game with 1 more 1st down. The give is to Kerry McLean, and he is going to pick it up on 2nd and 10. The Buccaneers are going to go on to win the NFC Championship game and go to the Super Bowl. And they end the Minnesota Vikings season here in Season 4 of the Minnesota Vikings franchise. Raheem Morris gets the Gatorade bath, but Minnesota, they could not stop the run, and they could not stop the Buccaneers' front 4. The inside pressure was ridiculous with Gerald McCoy. The tackles in the Vikings are much better than their inside guards and centers, so that's definitely an area to focus on in the offseason. And the Pro Bowl is next up. Let me know if you guys want to see the Pro Bowl. The NFL is talking about not doing the Pro Bowl anymore. So let me know if you guys still want to see me play it and post it up here in a commentary. And the Buccaneers will be taking on the Baltimore Ravens, who destroyed the Colts in the AFC Championship game. And so next up, we can do the Pro Bowl if you guys want to see it, or we can advance, go to the Super Bowl, and then the offseason for the Vikings franchise. But it's a disappointing end to the Vikings run, but there's always going to be a Season 5. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.